Alright, this is the first time I've used this. This is a QuadLogic bearing tool removal and install tool. It's called the Torpedo. It has indication marks right here. What you'll do is, if you're wanting to remove it, this side will be down. If you're wanting to install, then this side will be up. Okay. There's a holder down here at the bottom. You just position it underneath the knuckle. And then what you'll do is apply pressure down and your bearing is going to drop through. So you just got to make sure that everything is centered there, and we'll start driving it out. Hear it moving. Should be about to drop out. One thing too, these pieces here, there's little ridges that stick out. You don't want to get that down into the knuckle. It should fall out. The bearing should fall out before those ever hit. There it went. Alright, I'm putting the bearing back in. QuadLogic tool, as I said before, it'll tell you the position to put the tool in for installation or removal. So installation down, has the ridges here on the edge that will contact the outer race of the bearing, so it'll drive in nice and smooth. I cleaned up the inside of the knuckle, and then also put a little red Loctite on there. So we'll go ahead and press it in here, show you how easy it is. Starting to make its way in. Once you get close to the bottom, you can feel it starting to resist, and at that point you'll know you're finished up there. And it is in. There it is. Alright, the pressing out of the bearing went real easy with the QuadLogic tool. We'll be pressing it back in here in a minute. I'll show you that. We'll see how easy that goes. Taking a look at these bearings here, this is your 18 model bearing. This is your 14 to 17 model, the older style. Biggest difference I can tell between the two is on the 18 model, on the outer diameter of the bearing itself, you have a thicker metal piece that runs around, and then on the very edge of that you have a small rubber seal that goes around through there. On the previous model, where you have this metal piece here, you had a thick or a wider rubber seal that ran around through. And then on the outer edge of that, I picked this out here, and what that is, it just goes in and it acts to hold the seal in place. So again, just the biggest difference is it looks like they went to a smaller seal and put metal piece around here to prevent contaminants from entering as easily. Alright, the last thing I did, I've talked to a few people that has 18 model razors, and they have said they could get around 10 pumps of grease into the bearings. So what I did, I used my Holey's tool, a greaser here, put it in, took it 12, 3, 6, 9, done 2 pumps at each, and I could see just a little bit of grease coming on the inner side here. So went ahead and stopped, but overall happy with the tools here. Got everything out nice and quick, made the job a lot easier.